with the Emma Throne, where lots of stuff happened last episode that Admiral didn't really understand. We had like a million flashbacks. I think Era, in hindsight, probably Era was one of the other two daughters. She presumably was the one who would like sort of picked Ara up in that little vision she had in the middle of the fight. It was all like, don't just leave your sword on the ground. You can make the destiny come true for yourself. Because when Ara like looked up, there was someone there who wasn't quite a vision of Ara, nor was it Evelyn, I would have said. It was someone like with like short, scruffy hair. So I guess that was supposed to be like Ara's spirit being like, come on, Ara, don't give up. Fight Evelyn. Kick her ass. But I'm not 100% sure. There's still the distinct possibility that our Era was just Evelyn's old name, and I don't understand anything. And then Oboa betrayed us after being in the party for like a good 50 minutes. And now we have Gendio instead, who said some stuff I didn't understand either. He was like, I'm not as kind as Oboa. When this little quest of ours is over, so are we. Which that was what I thought Oboa's stance was anyway. He literally said, well, our paths converge for now, so I guess I'll come with you. He wasn't like, we're best friends forever. So everyone said stuff that confused me. We're headed back to the Naturalist City, simply because that's the only way to go east from here. And then we're gonna head to the Empire after that, I guess. However that comes about. Ooh, but things have changed around here.
The Emperor only wants men. Women and children stay. You're no Sire. You'll join the camps to the north.
No. I will not be doing that. Oh, but just before I kill you, could you tell me where the fastest route to the Empire is? Cheers, thank you. Bang! I've been thinking it might be fun to equip Spike Shot or whatever one does 12 hits, as well as Sunken Strike at some point to propel it, and then just have her go Sunken Strike and Spike Shot, and then each of them does a bit of extra damage, and that might have some use to it, but I won't fuss about it too hard for now. And maybe not ever before the end of this playthrough, simply because the rest of this is going alright. I probably should have taken that moment to wreck the shield that was on this one, but never mind it. Do you guys resist slash again? Remind me? You are weak to slash. Good to know. Sorry, I had one job, and it was to get rid of this one's shield, and I still forgot to do it. My apologies. Oh, but you'll resist slash when you're got your shield up, so I should be doing hard drain with you, because you're a little low on health. Sorry there, Propel. Now, finally, first chance to see Starbreaker! Oh, it's got a bit more of a charge time on it than I anticipated. My apologies. I guess they did tell me that. Blanc! Didn't really do all that much damage, I didn't think. Maybe it would be better to swap back to one of the earlier breakers. There's no charge time. Anyway, level up for Syrah. Got a point of spirit on him, bit more attack, defense, health, and all the good stuff. Actually, yeah, the extra damage and defense down 2 conferred by this thing does not really interest me as much as not having the charge time. I was happy with Sunbreaker, because had she been able to go first and get rid of that shield, Propel would have just boomeranged it to finish it off. I wonder what this pile of gold's about.
Why is the Empire being nice to us?
Oh, I don't think that's really what's going on. How could we have ever turned the Empire down? I believe, child, this is what's known in the adult world as a bribe.
Why'd the Empire take people away? We'll all be fine. This is for the good of our people. Maybe the Empire isn't so bad.
They did stuff with people's families and stuff. I can't dream of what to do with all this. You won't have to in a minute.
Shiny! Gold! The Empire returned and brought gold! I've never seen so much in one place. What can we possibly do with it all?
I don't know, but you're gonna need it with all your families being taken away. So I suppose we can now explore up this little upper tier of the city, which is neat. And what is here? Seemingly absolutely nothing. Wait, is there actually nothing? That'll be really, really funny if so. No, there's stuff. There are people over here and things and stuff.
Gendio, where have you been? Oboa is already on his way back to the Empire. And what business have you with these pigs?
Ara, make quick work of this oracle. We don't have much time left.
Ara? What is the meaning of this, Gendio?
The meaning of this is shut up and die. Hold on, Easterner.
Get out of my way, you greedy fool.
Now, the Empire has shown great generosity to the West. We shouldn't fight any longer.
Great generosity? So the West is that easily won over? It seems you've chosen the wrong side, Gendio. If you cannot be convinced, then you're dead. The Emperor has many sons. This is no great loss. Only a shame.
The Empire is truth, Gendio. The Sere must cease their squabbling. There is no point in staying here forever. Come, let us blaze a path to the glorious future. The throne was always destined to be ours. Even the Argur knew it. The pigs needed them just to keep it from us.
I don't care about any of your justifications. You will not keep me from Oboa.
And we're here too. Oh my god, you've got a gun! Who comes to make a peace offering with a giant blunderbuss like that, and start spewing fumes everywhere. For all your talk of peace, jinkies. You resist that? Well, Hecklesbury, any chance you got some armor I can off you? Maybe those shoulder pads of yours? Nope. I guess Sunken Strike and then normal gunshots from you, Papel. And Sierra, you know what to do. I should have thrown Serenity on because this is a bit of a longer fight. Yeah, normal hit. Bang! We should see if piercing is any good, actually. Nah, stop with the fumes. Piercing do anything for you? Oh, well, you're almost gone anyway. Never mind it. Hey, yo! Oh, that's slash. That was dumb. Sorry, I should have done piercing, because we know they don't resist that at least. Head out, bang! Head out, the bang! Nice one, Papel. Ooh, sweet experience from that. Oh, by the way, we probably run out of an experience buff of some kind at this point, haven't we? With all the stuff we did back in the Old Kingdom. Oh, Gendio, we made nothing of this. We'll be sure to let the Emperor know that when we see him. Uh-huh. Of course. You are only more loyal to your lives than your wallets. Come on, let's not waste time with these traitors. The Oracle got away, though. We could go that way, but I am just curious what is going on back the way we came in the servants' path and everything. The servants, slaves, like the place where everyone was being enslaved and working in factories and stuff. Pro dodges over here. Pro dodges, everyone. Pro dodges is what I meant. Pro dodges is what I meant. Pro dodges and then pro dodge. They get stuck on things. Pro dodges. Pro dodges. Pro dodges. For the Emperor! Oh god, there are more enemies around here. Yikes. This is a bit new. Say our flamethrower. Yes, well, let's bang! Take care of that a little bit if we go. Yeah, I don't know why that noise simultaneously freaks me out and is really funny. Clink, clink, clong! Anyway, Sunken Strike! Ooh, and by the way, are you resistant to slashing? Sorry, I should get Sunbreaker off. Yeah, belong! No more shield for you at the moment, anyway. If you want to put it back, you'll have to take your turn to Scorched Earth. Well, that is Flamethrower. Yes, I see. Flamethrower. Flamethrower. Right. Stimmerang. You resist slashing? You do. Still, it's solid damage. Let's throw a Serenity out on everyone. Nice. Heart Drain. Bang. Oh, they're weak to piercing. There goes my Rejuvenate. 2 of them, apparently. You are weak to slashing. Wonk. Is the Rejuvenate actually healing us every time it goes to our turn? Maybe it only heals you every turn. I had that wrong. So maybe Rejuvenate is not, or Serenity, it's not as useful as I thought. Oh, we can just go straight through this gate over here now. Oh, that's literally this way over here. I see. Okay, so we were going to be going back that way regardless. I'm dumb. What a brilliant pig. The Empire ought to be afraid of you. Of course, you may find that they aren't. Don't be discouraged, though. Y'all are a little weird, you know that? Oh, so wise. You mustn't waste time with commoners such as ourselves. What a fine battle. Such wonderful muscle for a pig. You really haven't got the hang of the whole compliments thing either. You'll get there someday, I suppose. Actually, for an aristocrat, I'm surprised you show such a lack of tact. Or am I? 32,000 gold. Yeah, let's go get some more bleeding cactus. Come on, let's get me more bleeding cactus. I had to imagine we're somewhere near the end of the game now. This is not the time to be only having a few bleeding cacti. And we also got that blisterweed and aching whatevers. An aching root form. We can turn all that into Cheryl and get some sweet new permabuffs.
They're gone. The Easterners took them. A human. Our fathers were taken. They're being thrown into the East's labor camps.
Yes, I will do my best to eradicate the situation.
What are ideals? The adults say that divided the West. I can't tell what anyone's ideals are. They all contradict each other. They never make sense. Then we get divided even more.
Look. It's hard. It's hard for me to tell you this, but that's adulthood.
We'll be taken one day too, won't we? Is that our mother's job? To raise men for the East? Why did they take them away?
All that and more next time on the Amber Throne. So stay tuned, kiddos. I'm gonna go take care of that. Poor kids. How's it going? Still burning up that opiate there? The Empire seems to be gaining ground. The rebellion was short-lived, it seems. I'll give you 1,000 gold for a decrepit root. Oh, I can turn them into you? Sure, yes. Yes, here, have all of that. Let's throw all that on the fire. Boom, bam. I don't remember how many of those I picked up, but, you can have this one, and this one, and... God, how many did I pick up? What? Where did I get all these? I guess the enemies were dropping a whole bunch. Oh, sorry. 1250 for a blue vine. Right, okay. That was the last of them. Right. Some solid dosh to replenish the bunch I just spent on cacti. Appropriately. Oh, and the tower they were holding out in, which also had my anchoring point on it, is now a pile of rubble. What's going on here? It's over, Genjo. Obo is lost. We have come to terms sometime. We have to come to terms sometime. Sorry, I can read. It's no use being a martyr. We've lost our reason for continuing that way. So this is how our people fall. I don't know what I expected. It couldn't have lasted forever, but it always felt that it would. You're just a pig, though. You wouldn't understand. You're right. I have no idea what you're talking about. It goes in one ear and out the other. I couldn't begin to understand the words that come. I get the gist. Don't be so quick to judge. But they surely wouldn't have burned Cheryl's place to the ground. Oh my god, they did just that. Can I still duck inside? Oh, no. It was always like this, was it? No, yeah, I guess so. I don't remember it being, like, overturned like that. Right, so Aching Root is good for attack and fire damage. So we want the attack, of course, for Propel. Blisterweed is good for Spirit. There you go. And, of course, Bleeding Cactus for 5 agility. Most kind of you, friend. We still haven't found many vigilance herbs in this game. It's been, like... we found, like, 1. I was really holding out for that to be Aura's big thing that would bump her defense a whole bunch. Still, the way we've been building her, she's got a considerably higher defense than the other two, so... I can still say that she's been specialized somewhat. But yeah, Propel is really our MVP with this agility and this attack power. Which is due in part because that's what I was giving her. Those are the permabuffs I was giving to her. Had I been giving all our attack and agility permabuffs to some other character, probably could have made them on her par, but at the moment she's almost definitely our most strongest character. Most strongest? I'm like a little kid from a 90s cartoon.
I want to be the most strongest knight in the kingdom.
Sorry, what's this one? Attack! That'll be for Propel. Blisterweed, that'll be for Syrah. Agility, that is all for Propel, I'm thinking. I'm feeling like specializing super hard. All of our crew. 165 feels good. Really, it feels like Aura and them and Syrah are going like real slow. But we're going like at a similar speed to a bunch of the enemies is the thing. It just feels slow because Propel goes so frequently. Nice, and we got our fish buff as well. I didn't forget to put it on this time. Right, so if our anchoring point is destroyed and like all this stuff has changed on this route, I have to assume it means we're not going to be allowed back at the Red City just yet. And it's going to just kind of funnel us to the Empire. Which is cool with me. Makes it easier. This is the new world. It's time to let go. No, just yet it ain't. Although I don't know exactly what we're planning to do. Just go running and, like, assassinate the Emperor? Doesn't seem like the best move. Oh god, there's a lot of blood around here. Hi! Hello? Yes. Gunshot! Bang! Ow! With the shield to the face. Just impolite. Sucker Strike! Bang! Nice crit. You got a bunch of attack up now. I haven't been using Heart Strike so much with Propel these days, so maybe I could replace that with Spike Shot. It'd probably be worth it just to see what it's about. Steve Boomerang do anything on you when you're night aggressive like that? No, you resist that. And I'll just Sudden Breaker this one's shield down, but before our series even gone, Propel's basically wrecked this Sarah Knight down all the way. I think Storm is appropriate here. Get them both that low on the left gone and started on this one. And now they're weak to slashing, so this is appropriate. Wabonk! Nice. Solid XP once again. Why not? Let's equip her Spike Shot over Heart Strike. The up to 12 foes makes me uncomfortable. It seems like it's probably going to be random. Like it deals somewhere from 7 to 12 hits, like one of those Pokemon moves like Fury Cutter or whatever. But I guess there's no time like the present to find out. Go for it, Propel! Bang! I wasn't counting, but it seemed like it fired all 12, right? I mean, I was kind of counting. Oh wait, hey, you are new a bunch of kind of enemies. Interesting. Prism, hey honk! Wait, that one resisted it, but what, huh? How did this one resist it, but this one didn't? I don't really know. Anyway, Golden Shot, Storm, Blam! Spike Shot again, why don't you? That seemed to be worthwhile. Bang, 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 bang. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It was 11 or 12. It was something close. Do it again! Wang! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, it's 12. It does 12 every time. That's awesome. So if you did that, Golden Shot and Sunken Strike, that's probably worth doing. I am getting the crap kicked out of me. Let's Prism again. You don't need to do a Sunken Strike. You probably just finish them off with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's okay. That's cool. I do like that, actually. I'm trying to think, well, again, because each of them has a chance to crit. That's part of why it's really neat. Well, that really did kick the absolute stuffing out of me. Let's have 2 potions. I'm trying to think, mathematically, if you had an attack buff, I guess I don't know how it applies it, but that would presumably apply to each individual shot to add up to more than just the steel boomerang, right? Well, it depends how much their defense is, I guess. It's neat that Spike Shot doesn't seem to have a charge time, though, either. So I think it's pretty good, and we probably want to keep it more than I've been, because I haven't really been using Heart Strike all that much. When an enemy gets an attack buff, I'm like, kill it faster! I'm usually not like, let's try and remove that attack buff. I think some of these cracks in the ground are just aesthetic, but since some of them we've been able to smash open, I keep thinking, oh, they must be able to do something with them. What is going on with this building here? There's like a piece of tarp hanging halfway up it. Well, anyway, on we go. And this is where there's the big body pit. There must be some other route from here now that all this stuff is going on. Oh yeah, we didn't used to be allowed up this ramp, were we? It wasn't there. We just had to climb down that thing. So this ought to be our route to the Empire.
Why is a Sayer traveling with a pig? Are you being taken to the northern camps?
No, we're not. Well, not. We're taking ourselves to the northern camps, if you see what I mean. And a lot more group fights all of a sudden. Flamethrower we probably want to get rid of ASAP, although the dual sword ones are pretty tough as well. I'm gonna go for a sunken strike and then spike shot next chance I get. And definitely we're going for a prism from Aura and a storm from Sierra. Spike shot! Bang! Especially if there's someone weak to it, that's very useful. Oh, they all resisted slashing. How uncomfortable. Ah! Oh! Damage! Do spike shot again, it's the only way. And then storm. Bang! I really gotta get Sierra's storm upgraded to a better version. Oh, I didn't take down the flamethrower one? I was sure it would, but this definitely will. Bang, 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 bang. Oh, that's cool. It'll actually take them out the second the killing blow lands on them, so there's no extraneous damage bout on them. So I spike shot again! Spike shot is almost definitely the way to go for a group combat anyway. It's her big, like, group attack. And I think there are a lot fewer enemies that resist bullets than resist slashing and stuff, so it's nice to do for that reason as well. Sweet! Okay, that didn't sound like 12 that time. So maybe the fewer enemies there are, the less are likely to land on them or something. Anyway, get out of here, you. Ooh, 5,000 XP, that level for Aura! Got a few more points of defense, a fair bit more health, and liking that. Some attack and dex go a long way as well, 234 dex. You'd think we'd be dodging more. Repel got a level up as well. Point of agility, we'd like to see that. A whole bunch of dex, a decent chunk of attack and defense as well, and health. Desert pears! Yummy. It's about time for some more potions on me. Seems I'll be happy I had that defense about now. I don't know if Aura's target rate is much higher than the others for some reason, but they do seem to go after her quite a lot. And the area is just crawling with them. Golden shot! I haven't used spike shot at all before this episode, and now all of a sudden I'm like, it's my new religion. You guys resist slash, right? So there's no reason to do steel boomerang here, really? I suppose prism is probably your best move. Well, she's already charging it, so even if I swap her to Leviathan's Tongue now, it won't make a difference, I don't think. Spike shot seems to be the way anyway for Pell, is what I was getting at there. Why did that one resist? I don't really understand. It seems like they have like a random chance to resist certain things, or like each one has a random set of resistances. But anyway, storm! Might even bring the one on the left down. Bang! Not quite, but one of these ought to. Yep. Yeah, I don't know why this one resists bullets. Steel boomerang, maybe you don't resist slashing then? So you don't. Interesting. Definitely worth having both around anyway. Look at all the XP. Level for Sierra again. Some more spirit for him. A pint more agility, dex, defense, attack, and health also. Nice solid rounded level. So I suppose if I went to the left here and climbed that ridge again, I could go all the way back to the Red Kingdom maybe and get our ship and like go flying around. Because I was kind of curious if Evelyn showed up in the boss fight section now back in Mount Urkano, but I'm sure we'll have a chance to do that after the Empire's done anyway. The Emperor's reign is eternal! I mean, factually incorrect, but I appreciate the devotion. Even I can appreciate the devotion is what I should have said. Wow, they're real quick around here. They're going much faster than Aura and Sierra, which I guess isn't terribly hard around this point, but anyway. Ow! That's a prism from me, and a definite spike shot from you. Bang, 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 bang. Even with two of them resisting it. If one of them's weak to it, overall, you're still, I don't like the targeting, It's probably still more damage than boomerang on one of them would have done. Of course they would counter that. Spike shot again will almost definitely bring down I was going to say bring down the flamethrower, but this will bring down the flamethrower. And spike shot will do some considerable damage to whatever health these ones have left. Out. Ooh, nice dodge. Steel boomerang worth it? I think, are you one of the ones who resists slashing? I guess we're about to find out. You are not. Good. And I guess steel boomerang this one as well, or maybe heart drain was wise. Ow, fire bad. Stab hopefully takes you down so that you don't get to counter me. Good, because we are losing health like mad in these fights. It's nice though that I finally have a use for all these potions I've been hoarding. Doink, doink, doink. I prefer to use from the weakest item first because the bigger items are more important in the fights themselves because obviously the faster you are able to heal, the better. Man, but we are really just like storming through here and just fighting like the entire army, it would seem. Bang! Golden shot. Certainly good for our XP. No doubt there. And it seems like we're gonna need it. Second strike. Or we're gonna want it anyway. We haven't been like in grave peril in each of these fights because I haven't been healing in the middle of them and we've still been ending up all right. Targeted. Oh, I see. That raises her, the rate of them picking her. Oh, yes, by leagues, does it increase her target rate. I see. I mean, with my ridiculous dex, I've got a 15% chance to crit, and Propel's got a 12% chance. We got Golden Shot and Second Strike out, so go for Spike Shot. It's probably the most neutrally resisted by all these this whole party, which is to say, most of them don't. Oh god, but they all resist slashing all of a sudden. I could have sworn this flamethrower one didn't resist slashing. Is it genuinely random what resistances these bunch have? That's so bizarre if so. Storm might be enough to bring the flamethrower one down, and if not, the first bullet that lands on them will almost definitely do it. Boom. Some solid damage there. Might go for a steel boomerang now on you. Hopefully you're not resistant to slash. Ah, you were. Still some decent damage. Oof. Nice dodge. Yeah, that will be enough to bring you down anyway. And we won't be doing much to this one before I get their shield down like this, so I'm fine you did that the way you did. And they're weak to slashing when they're like this, so you may as well go for that. Bring it down immediately. Did our experience buff hold out that long? Because that's wickedly amazing if so. I think maybe it did. Means we may as well renew it now, as we're low on health as well. All of a sudden, we have to use way more items than we ever have had in the rest of the game. This is a bit of a wild difficulty leap, which is not to say it's especially difficult now, but just that it wasn't terribly difficult to this point, and now it feels like an average RPG, I would have said, where I feel like I have a desperate desire to be using items and things. I sure ain't mad at it. It's pretty cool. And again, now I feel justified for having bought all these items. But it's not going to strike you. Propel is a little low on health, but I'm not going to fuss about that too much at the moment. Targeting her is probably the best because she's got all her defense. Ow, that one hurt. Go for the spike shot with these ones. Oh, I guess we said they resist slash, did we? Well, whatever. Prism is probably going to still be doing a fair bit of damage to them altogether. But yeah, the flamethrowers do not give a crap about your defense. Spike shot is definitely the thing to do for these bunch, as they do resist slash. Ow. And I can't remember how they resist Storm, but we really got to get his Storm upgraded one of these times. Because it is very, very useful in these big group fights. Might be enough to bring down the one on the left there. Not quite, but every shot they were weak to. Go for it again. One or two shots will bring them down, and then the rest will go on this one. And Heart Drain is probably appropriate now. So you won't be doing loads and loads of damage with the Steel Boomerang, and we do want your health coming up a little bit. Sunbreaker! Get that off. And now Steel Boomerang. Oh, Steel Boomerang was not even remotely necessary. Should have Heart Drained to give you a little extra health so you didn't need it all with items. But hey, another 2 levels already. Aura's reached level 31. More attack defense for her. Pinch more agility. Smattering more defense. Feeling good about it. Hell, agility has not shifted. Well, maybe it has shifted, but it's just because I can't tell because of the golden shot. It's hard to say. But nevertheless, her attack and defense going up is quite nice, as well as the dex and health. And some Sarah rations, which we are readily apprised are not very good. Not good for us, anyway. 2 greater mending sprays. Neat. I wonder if the Sarah rations heal more for Gendy or whatever, because he's used to that kind of food. Doink, doink, 2 potions for you. Doink, 1 potion for me. And we'll carry on our merry way. But wow, we're leveling up super quick all of a sudden. With these huge hordes of battles. I suppose we don't have to fight absolutely every single one of them, but I kind of want to. Anyone who comes charging at us, rather than try and run away and stuff. Because I have to imagine they're giving us all this XP for a reason. And yeah, we are just charging through the front lines. This is like, you know, in a video game where sometimes they're all like, no, you can't do that plan, it's too risky. And you're like, why not? Why? I mean, we've fought tons of enemies before. I'm sure we can handle this if we just chug a lot of potions. This is this game's version of that, except they're absolutely just letting us. Which I kind of love. I don't know why, yeah, the resistances on these are so weird. I think they are just genuinely, like there are different versions of these enemies that have different personal resistances. Like, they have their own sets of gear on them and stuff. Oh, you were the one who resisted these kinds of bullets, so I should have done slashing on you, is what that means. Sorry, I'll do it now! Whee! I think I'll eat it right now! And that'll be gonna level for Syrah, giving him a point of spirit, bit of health, attack, and defense. Ooh, and there's more treasure down here as well. What will it be? More full potions? A blood ruby. Nice. Giving us a lot of gemstones, but you'd think if we're this close to the end of the game, we wouldn't have much need for any more of the trinkets from Mount Harkonnen, unless there's going to be some jeweler somewhere in the Sarah place around here. Oh, this must be where a bunch of the slaves are being kept.
Genjo, you've returned!
Where's my little brother? Where is Oboa?
He's just come through, my lord. We all thought it was the end. He seems to have thrown in the towel with the Empire. The Emperor was aware all along, you know. Our outpost to the west, our recruitment of the naturalists, working our way through the Empire's own citizens. The Oracle was thankful, Gendio, that it has all come to an end, that we can finally move on.
Move on. What an interesting thing to say. Moving on from our life of poverty and regret. Pushing into a future we don't understand.
Right! You understand too.
Destroying everything in our path. Burning to the land as if it were fuel. Never stopping for an instant to consider the means. Whether it's worth tossing away our lives. All for a vague and uncertain future. To power a machine that wishes it were God.
It's the only way, Gendio, to escape our lives of drudgery and suffering in the south.
Is it truly the only way? Or the easiest way? It will lead us to ruin. If only the Argur before reaching their demise had known. This is the easiest way. If you are a beggar, then stay with the Empire. Pray to a flower to bless you with its purity. I won't have our hearts cured by our gods.
He's gone to the Emperor, Genjo. Do you think...
He's his sister's boy.
If you can settle the guards, we'll do what we can, Gendio.
We'll see. Don't pay any attention to our fighting pig. It's above your frail pink brain.
Are your brains not pink?
This is for our own good? I can't see the good in it. This can't be what becomes of us. It'll get better, won't it?
I sure as shootin' hope so.
I miss our old lives. It can't just be nostalgia, can it?
I don't think so. I think things have considerably gotten worse in the past few, months. Might have something to do with me showing up on scene. My apologies about that.
This is horrible.
That's how adults are. You'll learn soon enough. If there's an engine to protect you, to give you hope, you'll sacrifice everything for it.
Just like Evelyn's believers.
Maybe the filthy lizards don't have it all wrong then, eh? Papel, that was your cue to say I'm sorry.
This is the world outside.
I would have thought she would have picked up on that from before. I mean, we saw plenty scenes like this early on in our adventures into Sarah territory. And comparable scenes in the human world as well, I guess. Yeah, most of them are catatonic and non-responsive. These machines have made the Empire more powerful than ever. But what good is it?
These lives being formed for us. Perhaps they've made the Empire richer, but nobody cares about them.
I'll only do this because you're with Gendio.
Oh, thank you! Any potions we're in desperate need of? I'll buy 2 revives and a handful more Greater Men sprays, because these seem to be quite neat. Especially when used by Sierra. I will not take what's in that box. I think you bunch need it more than I do, probably. Oh god, I can just walk over this one. My apologies, didn't mean to. So this one blue line, I can't remember if that's the Western Sarah sigil or the Eastern Sarah sigil. Nevertheless, we must be close to... Oh, we're in a big... Oh boy, are we headed to the palace now? Yeah, it does kind of seem that way. I guess we're at the palace's doorstep. The sounds of industry are rife in this area. Well, it's an impressive palace, I'll give it that. It's not an impressive social ecosystem. Anything to the left or right? Looks like it's in we get. I wonder, is it like a citadel where it's like a palace built into a city, or is this just for the royals? The Sarah Empire. I digs their architecture, but I don't dig what they had to do to get to it.
This is it, Pig. The seat of the Sarah Empire. Its people have lived forever in this world. Lives of trivial pursuits, empty of personal values. Their only hope is that the Empire serves them, giving them any brief respite it can from the black clouds above them. They are tired of praying to an empire, man or mechanism. We both know what that stupid lizard Oboa is going to do. We need to stop him before he gets himself killed.
We can sure try. Do we both know what that lizard's going to do? I'm not entirely sure what he intends to do with the sword. Give it to the Emperor, I suppose. If he really thinks this way of life is over. Rebellion, that is. But, I don't really know what aside from that, he's planning to do. Oh, hang on. This is a route to another room, but we could also go... So it seems like, yeah, this is more like a citadel, because this is not all the palace. Some of these are just like homes and things. You can also go to the right here. Oh, and there's treasure! I think it's fine to just steal this, probably. 2 revives! Perfection. Glad I went back for that. Again, we've seldom had to use them. The only time I think we had to use them at all was in the Hasima fight that we died in. And of course, we soon after died. So never mind it. Wow, going back to zoom out mode because this place is just friggin' huge. Oh, there's an anchoring point here. That's mucho convenient. Is this a statue of Demiron, maybe?
So, you've arrived at last. And you don't seem to have rid yourselves of your convictions. You've certainly taken your time. Mankind had their chance. The Auric had their chance. Look then to the sky. Your fates already rise before you.
You've got a ship launching already, is it? Oh, the entire palette. Oh, I see.
At last, you have all lost. The whale of the abyss rises to swallow the sky.
Oh, I'm fighting you. For a minute, I thought I was going to be fighting the entire ship. Left gun, right gun, and Seer Oracle. All right, well, let's start firing away at a gun. Erupt. Oh, you're not doing nearly as much damage as your flamethrower friends. Oh, you're doing almost as much with both guns, I guess. Anyway, Sunken Strike also. Oh, that's one gun down. Neat. You can repair the gun, I see, but it takes your turn. Prism maybe makes sense to do. Not Dreadnought Slash at this point, anyway. Should I focus down the... We'll see with the Seer Oracle resist slashing and stuff. You don't, so maybe it's best to just not focus on the guns if they're going to repair them every second. And R is going to finish them off. Lunar Strike! I guess you repair your guns always when it comes to your turn, maybe? Stupid Boomerang. I could probably use a men's spray somewhere along now. But let's just... well, I know we're almost done with this. One more volley of all this stuff, even if they get another few erupts out. We'll take it down soon enough. Maybe before they even get a chance to shoot again. I'll just Leviathan stung there because I lost a bit of health. Bang! And there goes your gun as well. Alright, that was that. Go away now. We leveled up like 6 times on the way over here, so you had no hope. So they've launched not just a ship, but their entire palace on the way to the Ember Throne. So maybe we will be fighting Demiron in the end there as well. That's certainly wasn't what I was expecting. On our way here, we're too late. It won't be long. The Auric won't be able to stand against such a ship. Aura, we will do what we can to hold the entrance. Without the sword, the throne can never be cut from this earth. We've come this far. I won't throw it all away yet. That's definitely the Fefneron's work, no doubt about it. Those slimy lizards might have had strong labor, but it takes more to lift something like that. Well, you were the one who was telling Papel not to be so generalizing earlier. Now you're calling them all slimy. I'll get us into that ship and we'll take care of business. It's not only that. Now we have the Sayer to contend with. Before, reaching the throne would have been much simpler. Let's not waste time, Aura. I'm afraid we're beyond having run out. Interesting. I wonder if it really would have been different if I'd gone to the throne first. I mean, if we didn't have the Black Blade, I guess there would have been no destroying it. Tower of Fire. We're too late. The Sayer Empire has managed to construct and lift their own airship into the sky. The Ark may buy us some time, but I doubt they'll be able to hold against such a massive ship. We have to strike the vessel from within. But more importantly, we need to find Oboa and take back the Black Sword. The ship should be headed to the Sky Cloud. So I think we're headed to the final dungeon about now, friends. Which is hence why they've given us this travel point here. Which sounds important and exciting, no doubt, no doubt. But, like, we can pop over and do some old boss fights and get some medals as well, right? I probably just should have just kept a separate save from when they gave me the option to charge into the Sky Cloud and just checked what it did. Because I was kind of assuming you would get in there and it would just be like, we don't have the Black Sword, there's nothing we can do, I guess we have to leave. Or maybe it would be like a really hard boss fight stacked against you. I was expecting that, Sayer Empire to be much more of a dungeon at that time, but the dungeon lifted off into the sky. We could buy some more fish while we're here if we wanted, but I don't want it. Yep, sure enough, it's put our medal there, but also there's a very angry Evelyn drawing here, which I really like. Go on, let's try and fight Hasima and Evelyn. All right, you big brute, I've had it up to here with your shenanigans. I'm gonna kill you again. I do love her battle music though; it's so creepy. You've only your thoughts? Well, that's fine. She wasn't chanting any spells anyway. Spike Shot makes sense for you, or Steel Boomerang? Well, we don't know what your resistances are like, so probably Spike Shot makes sense. Chimera Song, because we think you're weak to fire. Wabonk! If I lose again in this fight, I'm going to be so annoyed. Yeah, that's probably the right thing to do, Papel. Lunar Strike! Bang, we almost got to halfway down. I think this will be no trouble whatsoever, unless she just goes and absolutely demolishes us with her first moves that she gets. Did it say defense down for 25 turns? Did I read that right? No, sorry. I saw the 4 from the fire thing and the 2 and the defense down. Anyway, a Dreadnought Slash might be enough to bring it down, except we don't want to wait that long, so just come here, Stung again, I guess. That and Propel Spike Shot should finish it pretty quickly. Nice crit as well. Out of here with you. Man, if only we'd done that the first time. That ought to be worth a gold medal, right? How many turns was that? Happy about it. We probably should heal up a little bit for Evelyn. And why not? We'll eat some fish to get our experience buff back as well. I want these gold medals, gosh heck it. How about you? Does it start from the second phase where she kind of like, after we picked herself up off the ground and everything? This is the most recent fight, so we should expect it should put up a little bit of a fight. You may well change into a parry stance. We'll see how much good that does to you when we get shot. As I said before, parry this, you filthy casual. I'll go for a Dreadnought Slash, why not? It hasn't served me well in this fight at all, but take this! Yeah, I finally landed one. Spike shot. Wow, that's a really useful skill. I should have had it equipped way earlier. Make calls bleed. No, like, bang! This will probably take us closest to our 5-turn counter than many of the other battles so far. I'm sorry, I'm not good at counting. Let me try and actually count. I think it is doing the full 12 each time, so it doesn't seem like there's any major downside to it. Absolutely laying into her with those crits, Propel. I love it. And Dreadnought hopefully doesn't miss. Nice! 2 Dreadnoughts have actually struck in a row. Not even going to bother healing because we're almost done with this. We just lay all offense. Again, I don't know what the skull and crossbones on Propel means, but I hope to never have to find out. Let us strike! And a spike shot. One more. We'll finish it out. Nice work, crew. No, it won't. Sorry. World Breaker. Ow! All right, Propel, just shoot her so we can get this over with. Gold medal, please. Feels good. And a bit of extra gold as well. Yay! So we've got Admiral still to contend with, presumably. So I guess Admiral won't be the last fight, though, because if it was the last fight, then presumably it couldn't show up here. I could use a bit of something. Or several somethings. As well as Propel. And it looks like we're headed off to the Sky Cloud / the Sarah Palace next time, friends. So that is all for now. Next week on the channel is going to be another compilation of times where I was panicking or getting scared by games, etc. And if all goes according to plan, this video is going up on Christmas Eve. So tomorrow's Christmas, so Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and all that in advance. Following the Scaredy Cat compilation, I had 2 Christmas videos I was planning to have go up in the evening, and then the day after would be more of this. Might even be the last episode. It's kind of hard to say. I expect at most we have 1 or 2 episodes remaining. This feels like it has to be the final dungeon that we're heading to now. And we all feel so strong now. I'm glad I finally decided to give Spike Shot a try. It's very easy for me in an RPG to get stuck in only using like 2 or 3 skills. But granted, I think it's also extra useful now that she's got so much more attack power and agility, and that we've equipped her with Sunken Strike. So it was probably worth it. Like, it's probably the most useful now that we have all those factors in hand. So, and Steel Boomerang still has its place because it ignores defense. Anyhow, that is all for now. So thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully, I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace. That's hilarious. No, he is. I'm just getting more of this stuff. Why not? Let's fill up on it. Sorry, here.